Hi guys, thanks for coming to listen to my speech today. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about recycling. Everybody knows that recycling is obviously a good thing. To start things off, I just want to let you guys know about some landfills in different states. The tallest landfill there is right now is in Ohio, and it's 1,075 feet. A landfill is just a big field where trash goes. Anything that you throw away, it ends up there. And they dig up the ground and try to bury it as best as they can. When we recycle the different things, it's putting the stuff that we've recycled into new things. There are several different ways that you can recycle, and there's several different places that you can recycle. Recycling is very good for not only the environment, but it's good for our forests, and it's good for people. Every time that there's recycling going on, there's usually 4 recycling jobs for every one trash man. So recycling obviously gives more jobs to people in the area. And then there's several different things that you can and cannot recycle. Recycling is, again, done several different ways, and my mom, she recycles, and she has a bin that the city has provided that she pays for monthly, and she is able to recycle several different things. There are different things you cannot recycle, like pizza boxes. I didn't know you're not supposed to recycle pizza boxes that are delivered because of the grease on the pizza. It goes in their machines and it makes it clogged. So once it goes to the recycling plant, they actually have to take that box out and set it aside so that it can be burned or put into a landfill to be buried. So just keep that in mind. Don't recycle pizza boxes. There are several things you can recycle. Plastic bottles, paper cups. You cannot recycle styrofoam cups, though, because the styrofoam is flammable and it cannot go into their machines because it could cause fire. Recycling does several things for us. Again, it reduces pollution. It reduces the landfills, which are just overwhelmed right now. It gives us energy, and it definitely saves money. So keep those things in mind. A fun fact is that when you recycle, every ton of paper that we recycle, it saves 17 trees. So it's kind of interesting. It also saves 60,000 gallons of water, and it will clear up 3.3 cubic square feet of a landfill. Recycling glass bottles. If you recycle one glass bottle, it can run your computer for 25 minutes. And if you recycle a plastic bottle, it can run a 60-watt light bulb for 3 hours. So it's kind of interesting that just you recycling can actually help with your electricity. Even though you might not see it come into play because you don't recycle in your backyard, it still does help. Plastic bottles, just so you know, take 500 years to decompose in a landfill. So if you recycle it, then they can use it for energy, and they can use it to make new plastic bottles. So I know all over the cities there's different recycling bins. Just drop it in there instead of putting it in the trash can, because once it gets to the trash, sometimes they do go through it to recycle. There's lots of things, again, that you cannot recycle. They don't like you to recycle electronics unless you go to a special place, because there's different recycling that has to be done for that. And you could Google it, look it up, and just see. Propane tanks, you cannot recycle because obviously they can explode. They are flammable, just as well as juice boxes. Some juice boxes, like the little apple juice boxes that have a plastic coating on them, not plastic, they're like film coating on them. The film gets caught in their machines too, so you can't recycle those. Capri Suns, that's okay to recycle because it doesn't have anything like that on it. And again, aerosol cans, they do explode, so you cannot recycle those. But in the long run, recycling definitely helps. It provides jobs, which is super important right now. And I think that if you recycle, it's saving our planet, and so it's definitely something to think about. There's also another recycling. And what is it called? Sorry, I look at my notes. Compost. Compost. You can make compost and put it into your gardens to help your garden grow, and it's like you can use eggshells and coffee grinds and like even your vacuum lint can be used to make compost, and then you just put it in your garden and it helps your garden grow. There's lots of people that actually use it. But like I said, recycling is so good for us, and the local city usually has a place that you can go and get a recycling bin, or they can lead you in the right direction. It's super, super cheap to recycle, and it's definitely worth it. So hopefully you guys will think about recycling. Thanks so much for listening.